Hi, I'm Joe. So today I want to talk about the pros and cons living in the UAE. I've been living here for more than 1 year. I spent nearly 11 months in Dubai, and I moved to Ras Al Khaimah here in last November. So I'm just going to share with you about my experience living in this country. There's some cons and pros. First, let me talk about the pros. Number one, like for example, Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Dubai is the emirates, or we can call it the city, which has the biggest population of all over UAE. So it's very international. It's very open, relatively open in the Arabic world. So it has more opportunities in terms of jobs, business opportunities, and other opportunities as well. So it is also an English-speaking place, though the official language is Arabic. You see a lot of Europeans as well as locals who speak very good English. So if you can speak English here, you find this place very comfortable and convenient to live. And if you have certain good experience and good skill set, you are able to find jobs here more easily. And on the other hand, if you're an investor and you are into some new fintech companies, businesses like cryptocurrencies, here you find a lot of policies very friendly to the new technologies. Okay, number two, here, because the Middle East, as we all know, is a place where the the gas resources are very abundant. So it's a place where you can find very cheap price of petrol. I make a comparison between here in UAE and mainland China. So I think it's about 20 or 30% cheaper than those in the Middle East. For example, now today is 10th of April. The price of the petrol is about 3.5 dirhams, though it has increased very much the past 10 days. So it's like a 50% increase. So now it's 3.5 dirhams for a liter, not a gallon, a liter gas. So which is about 6-7 RMB for the petrol for 95. So in China, as I know, it's more than 9 RMB. So you see the difference. And number three, it is a very beautiful coastal city. So you have a lot of beaches, very long and open beaches. Very warm, beautiful, and it's free of charge. You can go anytime. I think it's almost free of charge. You can swim there. You can spend your day on the beach, enjoy the sunshine, and enjoy the community, enjoy the reunions with gathering with your friends or family members. So yeah, it is a place where you can find very beautiful beaches, no matter if you are in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, or in other emirates like Sharjah, like Ajman and Ras Al Khaimah as well. Okay, number four, if you like meat, especially here, we know it's an Islamic country where pork is very limited. Officially, you cannot eat pork according to Islamic laws and traditions. But still you can find little parts of the city where you can find pork, but pork is not the main meat. So yeah, if you love meat, but you can still find very good, reasonably priced lamb and beef here. And let me give you an example. You buy 1 kilo beef at a supermarket, like on average, you spend maybe 30 dirhams 25 to 40 dirhams for one kg for beef and mutton. So it's relatively not so expensive. So if you are a meat lover and you find it here, it's okay. Okay, number 5, and as it's an international country, a place, even among all the Emirates, besides Dubai and Abu Dhabi, you still find it's very convenient to use your credit cards. If you are American or you're a Chinese citizen, I think if you're from Europe or some other countries, you can still have a credit card with Visa or Master. So you can spend money here without paying using the cash. I mean, just according to my experience, most of the supermarkets and places, they support credit card payments, so which is quite convenient. Okay, so these are the pros for life living in the UAE. So the next, I'm gonna talk about the cons. Okay, so here, as nowadays we have to rely very much on the internet. So the freedom of using internet is quite critical for most of us, like freelancers, like YouTubers like me. So here you actually have a limited access to the internet because according to Islamic law, you're not able to browse any content, sensitive content like, adult content, and also some other like gambling contents, which are not allowed in certain websites. And also you cannot use messengers for VoIP phones or instant voice conversation like WeChat or WhatsApp. You cannot use WhatsApp, for example, to call to your friends here with the internet. So you have to use some kind of to overcome this. And the second is you find this is generally quite expensive in terms of cost of living, especially in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. I think Dubai is the most expensive place in the UAE, and also is one of the expensive places in the Middle East, in the Arabic world as well. And the transport and things are not cheap actually. Okay, number 3 is the hot weather. Because its latitude is near the equator, so you find it's extremely hot it has a pretty long summer actually. It's from today is 10th of April. Today is getting much hotter than 2 days ago. I think the maximum degree temperature is up to 40 degrees centigrade during the daytime. So from April to October of the year, you're very hot. If you're not turn on your air conditioning, it's almost unacceptable for most people. At a temperature from 35 to 45 degrees centigrade during the day. So this is the weather. If you are okay with that, that's fine. So, okay, number 4 is the material things. I think most of the stuffs you buy here are imported from China, and most of the things are imported. Actually, you find it more expensive than you buy in its origin countries. And if you are comfortable with that, that's fine. It is relatively limited. So if you want to get some good materials, high quality materials at cheaper price is quite difficult. Okay, so number 5, find here if you're living in Dubai and other places, and Dubai is the most advanced Emirates of all, but still you find very limited to public transport. Most of the time people have to rely on taxi because you live may not allow you to get to the metro or bus stations easily. So you pretty much, people pretty much drive or rely on taxi. Okay. The last but not least, if you are a person who loves meat and pork and wine, this is not the ideal place for you because wine is only available in certain places like five-star hotels, and you can drink the wine inside the hotel. And it's also very expensive. So you cannot find any wine or any drinks including alcohol in any supermarket, any shops, not at all. And you cannot have easily meat, sausages, things like that related to pork, because pork is extremely prohibited in the Islamic world. Okay, so we, even you're non-Muslims, you still understand this, the traditions and the laws about the dining habits here for the people. Okay, so here's the video of today, sharing the pros and cons living in the UAE. I hope it's helpful for you. And if you like my channel and you find my content helpful, just give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I really appreciate that. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.